do.
Welcome to the Black Table. This is where we're going to have a yarn with you, Mob, about STIs, treating things, all of the things we're trying to talk about. Okay. Yeah. All right, how do we all take responsibility for carrying condoms?
By carrying condoms.
It's so easy to remember, but I know a lot of mob that are like, nah, I don't want to use them things. Nah, I'm ashamed to carry them things around. It's like, really? They're made for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of reasons. Like, it's not just about STIs. It's about, you know, whether mob falling pregnant and stuff like that. So, you know, that's why mob should. It's just that extra precaution. So, you know, mob just think about it's about STIs all the time, but no, it's about pregnancies and stuff like that. You know, because a lot of our mob, you know, we have those youth pregnancies and stuff. And I know for sure that, you know, we've had them in my family. So, yeah, I just think it's something else to think about.
What about, like, fellas that go around and they say, you know, they don't like the feel of condoms. It's like, you know, it's just kind of like...
Doesn't feel as good.
It doesn't feel as good as the real thing.
Well, yeah, you know, it might
like
feel worse. It might feel worse when your bunga's stinging. So...
Yeah.
Good way.
Yeah. And look, I mean, in all honesty, I've never had a problem with them. Like people say, it reduces it still feels good. I don't know what the thing is, really. And they say it's not as good. And if they want to get to that point, you know what I mean? Then you can have that when you're in a stable relationship and you've both been tested and you both know you're free. You know what I mean? And you trust each other, then you can have that. You know. And if you're trying for a family.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're going to do it, then maybe you save it for that time when it is special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And make more of a thing of it. It's a reward, basically. So.
And if you're going around looking for a dory, then you should always carry them.
Exactly.
Put one here, put one there, put them in your bags, put them in, you know.
Even if you're not looking for one, because
Even if
sometimes
you're not,
they
you
come your
never
way
know.
and you don't even know it's going to be happening.
Know. And then you'll be looking around for
and
a sad
then you'll be looking
face
around
then.
for it. So carry, like, you don't even just be prepared because you never know when you're going to have to be prepared.
And then you'll be like, oh, that's right, I left one in my shoe down there. Don't put them in your shoe.
Not in your shoe.
Put them in a safe space where they're not going to break. All right.
So if you got that stinking foot, no.
And speaking of condoms, like, how do you yarn to that person? You just met that person, wherever you meet that person. How do you yarn in that moment about, hey, maybe we should use a condom?
Yeah. Well, I just pull them out. And if I'm expected, I say, no. You want this for a little reward? You got to work for it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like
an expectation.
No,
well, it's not. Yeah, well, If mob with me say they don't want to use them, then I'm just like, well, then it's not happening.
Do you jump in a car without a seatbelt? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And you get, like, I had a mate who got pulled up for not wearing a seatbelt. And I was like,
how?
Why are you not wearing a seatbelt? You know what I mean?
I can't. If I do not have a
80s.
seatbelt on me, if I do not have a seatbelt, I just don't feel right sitting in a car.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with safe sex. Like, if there's no condom, it just, for me, it
it's
just
common
doesn't
sense.
feel,
Like, you know, anything can happen.
It's looking after yourself.
Yeah.
Well, here's one for you. Whose responsibility is it to carry them? Women,
Everyone's.
Men, anyone in between?
Everyone's. I think it's everyone's.
Yeah.
And then if everyone's got them, then it saves the thing of even that placing the responsibility on the other person. You know what I mean? It's a shared responsibility. When you're having that dory, you're sharing something, so you should share the responsibility.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Uncle Stephen growling.
Uncle, I'll growl you. Probably you. That made me growl you.
Yeah. All right. What are symptoms of STIs?
STIs.